When life gives you lemons.
You create a podcast about clothes and your fashion styles over the years of your life. Because
Oh
let me tell
no.
you, it's changed.
For the worst.
I say the better.
That's a good thing. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Dulce.
And I'm Joanna.
And welcome to Lemon Talk, a podcast about two friends. Joe?
What?
I
I
think you're
don't
gonna
know.
add
All of a sudden, we're
a
going
little
on the
pizzazz.
professional. We're going on the professional route here now, like description and a podcast about.
Okay, you know what? I wanted to spice and jazz things up over here. It's cool. We can go back. Anyways, uh, my welcome back to Lemon Talk, or welcome to our podcast. If you have not been here before, welcome. Totally check out our previous episodes because let me just say, I feel like they're worth it. They're truly worth it. So, just saying. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about clothes. Joanna.
All right. So we're gonna be talking about. Yeah, I don't know what the transition was. Like just Joanna. Like it wasn't even
Oh,
Joanna. Take it away. Like it was just
it's just like
Joanna.
Joanna.
But okay. So we're gonna be talking about clothes because, like I said in the beginning, a lot of people's fashion style changes over the years, and I know for sure mine has definitely changed. Like I said, for the better, and it's still in the process of changing. So we thought, why not talk to you guys about this? Because you have probably gone through multiple fashion styles throughout the years. So
Phases.
let's go back all the way to the time where we didn't even get to pick our clothes.
Oh no, those are terrible, terrible times, Joe.
So let's start with how our parents used to dress us because that's a big influence. If your parents are dressing you like that for years and years, when you get to the point where you dress yourself, really the clothes your parents put you in is the only style you know. So you kind of have that style still for some time until you're old enough to figure out you want a different style. And so I'll start us off. So my parents, what they would dress me in, let's say I would say a lot of pieces were very colorful. I still vividly remember a few pieces that I'm like, oh my gosh, no, why? Why would they put me in that? Like that is not cute. So I remember there was this one sweater that it was like stripes, horizontal stripes, and it had different colors of the rainbow. It was like a rainbow, but it wasn't even like pastel. It was like bright, bright colors. And it had like pink, it had blue, it had yellow, orange, like a whole bunch of colors. And I definitely stood out with that, let me tell you. And I don't know if that was a good standout. Like it was just like, whoa, that sweater. Like I'm like, yep, that's my sweater. And then there's these leggings. These leggings, oh my gosh, let me just tell you, they were itchy and they were also not cute because they had like they were black leggings, but they had like monsters on them, like monsters that were eating. I don't remember what exactly they were eating. It kind of looked like one of those Monsters Inc. monsters, like the ones in the beginning before the movie starts, like the one that chomps the letters. You know what I'm talking
What?
about?
No.
You know, the monster before the Monsters Inc. movie starts. There's like a
Isn't it
little
doors?
no, it's like little snakes, little monsters coming out of the doors, bringing in the
Mm,
letters and
yeah.
eating the letters. Yeah, it kind of looked like those monsters, but not exactly. And it was like eating something. So that was the design of the leggings. So I'd say very funky, very bright, colorful. Of course, there were some nice pieces as well, but of course, I would more clearly remember the pieces that were like not as cute to me. So, what about you, Dulce?
So that was a way better transition. So anyways, we're gonna move on. Um for me, it's really funny because I think we have like a bit of similarity because my mom would also want to dress me in like bright clothes, but there were times where she wouldn't. The only thing that my mom was like really obsessed about with the way like dressing me, I guess, is like for it to match. So Joanna met me in elementary school. Like we first met like I don't think we were like I think we were friends, but we weren't as close as we are now. And basically, I don't know if you remember this, Joe, but in second grade, oh my god, I used to wear like these like mallas. They're like leggings with like these like is it bell bottoms? I don't know if that's what it is. Like bell bottoms, like they had like a little bit of flare at the bottom of them, and then like a matching shirt, like the same color and everything, different symbols, like a peace sign or like very hipster. It was just not it. And I remember, I'm so glad none of us had a phone back then, but oh my, no, that was not good. That happened on for a little while, and for sure like my whole childhood. But then I guess like in elementary school my mom was starting to switch things up, so she would dress me up a little bit more fancier, if that makes sense, like with turtleneck. She would want to do like a bun on my head, um like really like change up my style. So I had two different styles growing up, but for sure I think like you, Joe, I had that like fun different colorful experience as well with my mom too. Like she just like she really liked the matching, like matching everything, headband, shirt, the the pants. The only thing like that would be completely different might be like the shoes, but even like that, it was still kind of like match in some shape or form. So I think that was my backstory with how my mom used to dress me up at a young age.
I just
So
want to add that for mine, I just remembered this that my parents would love to always have me like warm. I would always have a sweater, and I remember they bought me this really huge jacket that I did not like because it was so big. I felt like it like consumed me because I was so little, and it was like
mm.
uh supposed yeah just to keep you warm, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's so big. So
Was it the gray one that you had?
yeah, it's the gray one and it had like fur on the hoodie.
Oh, I remember it.
uh yeah, so I
Oh,
feel like they would always have me like in sweaters, like when it was cold. It's like I always felt like I was always carrying around a big sweater. Yeah.
wait, that's so interesting. I always thought you wore it because you liked it.
And not really.
Okay, so so now we know.
It was more because I needed to stay warm, and my parents' fashion sense told them that that was a cute sweater. So,
Do you talk to your? Have you ever told your parents this? I'm interested.
yeah, they still tell me till this day that it's a nice sweater. But
Do you still
I,
have it?
yes, I do still have it.
Do
It
you
was
still wear it?
no, I haven't worn it in years.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Jill, take it away. What's our next? What are we looking at? Middle school years now, or
Yeah.
how
Well,
far?
let's talk about middle school because middle school was a little interesting because in elementary school we had the freedom to wear what we wanted, and in elementary you basically wear what your parents dress you in. Well, I think I kind of started to explore in elementary my style actually, but it was more like I gotta pick my outfit, but I didn't really care for the outfit. I kind of just picked what was on top of the closet. So, like in elementary, if the first shirt that was on top of my closet, I got it. The first pair of pants, the first shoes I saw, that's how I went. Like I didn't care about matching or any of that stuff. So that was
Wow,
me.
you had way more freedom than me for sure. My mom would always pick out my outfits in elementary. She'd be like, "This looks nice. Oh, like this," and then she would do my hair matching, and I'm just like, "Okay, okay, I see what's going on here."
Yeah, but then we go into middle school, and the middle school we went to, they required us to have uniforms every day. And I mean, I guess you could explore your fashion style every other day if you would like, or I don't know, your routine, because they did give us the option between a burgundy shirt or a black shirt or khaki pants and black pants. So I guess you could explore your style with those four colors. And that was it.
True. So our middle school did not allow us to just dress up the way that we wanted to. We had to follow the uniform or the school code, the dress code. And basically, it's true. We didn't explore a lot of it, but I remember, and I don't know if Joanna felt like this personally, but I remember whenever we used to have like free dress pass because of like perfect attendance or from different awards that we won, we would I would always pre-plan my clothes like 2 days most, like a max, like 2 days before um the day, because I was like, okay, I need to look nice. What am I gonna wear? And at this point, my mom didn't like. She gave me so much freedom now that like I started to just kind of like explore. So my closet was different now. It looked really nice, and that's where like the whole exploring happened for me. Like I I remember like, oh my god, does this look nice and stuff like that. But yeah, we during school we couldn't wear a lot of our clothes that we wanted, but I do think we were able to just express our I feel like I was able to express my sense of style more because my mom was more lenient.
All right, so for me, yeah, like I forgot about that, but when there were awards assemblies, if you were getting an award, they did give you like a free dress day pass. And really for me, I feel like in sixth and seventh grade, I feel like I still really didn't even care. Maybe towards the end of seventh grade and then more into eighth grade, that's when I started caring more about my style because I was like, oh my gosh, we're about to go into high school, you know? Uh, and then we can talk about kind of like our style in high school in a bit. But I remember when I started to like really care about it, I would ask my parents to help me pick out my outfits because I was like, I don't know what matches I wanted to match. I don't know how to match it. Help me, please. And then I remember I was totally fine with it until one time my dad gave me this outfit to wear, and it was like green from head to toe. I was like a tree. I was a walking
What?
tree.
A walking tree.
Yeah, basically
Oh
because I had
my.
a green shirt with like a darker colored green sweater and like some green pants, and yep, everything was green. And I just went through the school day like not liking that outfit, but and I think there I kind of like stopped
Wait,
asking them.
you wore it to school?
Yeah, I wore it to school, to an award assembly.
Oh my, I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Um, that's interesting. Okay, okay. What else? What else? What else happened in your middle school experience, fashion wise?
Well, we talked about it already, and I feel like it's part of fashion. Like, one thing I really experimented with was my hair, and you could go listen to that episode because I go very into detail about my hair phases. But for like clothing wise, yeah, I just really wanted it to match, and I would ask my parents. And then that one time where I was dressed as a walking tree, I was very disappointed. And yeah, and from there, I think I kind of my outfits for the rest of the awards assemblies. I think they kind of consisted of me wearing like jerseys. Like I remember one time I wore a jersey, like a U.S. women's soccer jersey. Yeah, because I just didn't really know what to wear. I just really wanted it to match and look cute, you know, but I had no idea where to start. And I was like, I don't know, let's just wear this jersey because it could probably go with everything. So that was the middle school.
um, oh wait, I just wanted to quickly just come in here and say, Joe, honestly, I remember thinking, and I still do, I really love your fashion sense. I remember thinking in middle school that you had such great fashion sense, like legit.
What?
I did. I did. I don't remember the green part. I don't remember the tree part. But I remember thinking like, oh my, she looks really nice. Like with her women's her soccer what's it called? Alex's jersey and everything. Like I was like, oh, and the jeans, and then you got the shoes, and then her hair. I'm like, she looks amazing. And now I'm just like, my life was not put together. I always felt like, when, especially middle school, I don't know. I feel like my fashion sense could, of course, work, right? Like, not work. What's it called? Improve. So my fashion sense in middle school could improve for sure. But I remember thinking, like, Joe has a great fashion sense. For our age, I really thought, like, you were honestly mature. I mean, clearly you're mature. But I remember middle school, and you were middle school mature. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Well, thank you for that. Maybe others felt the same, but I did not think the same about my fashion sense in middle school. And
But yeah.
but let's just
So
talk about the uniform really quick because I oh my gosh, like I never changed my uniform. Like, okay, everyone, I changed my clothes, but I wore the exact same thing
I was like,
every
what?
day. Like I said, you had the option between a burgundy shirt or a black shirt. I always wore a burgundy shirt. You had the option between khaki pants or black pants. I always wore khaki pants. All 3 years of middle school, that's all it was, a burgundy shirt and khaki pants. I never changed it.
Really? Wait, now I'm like going back to memory link in my memory box, and I'm just like, wait, that's so true. I don't think I've ever seen you wear black pants in, like in your life.
No, the yeah,
Oh
oh, and this is
wow.
the reason why, everyone. I never wore black pants because in middle school, I absolutely hated black pants. I didn't like the idea of black pants. I was like, I feel like that's too dark. I was like, no. But then, like, when we got into high school, that changed. But in middle school, it was like, no, absolutely not. And the one thing that I did not like, and but I wasn't gonna go buy new pants because my khaki pants still fit me, and I was about to graduate middle school, and I wasn't gonna use them again. But is that when we went to orientation, they specifically told us that our pants have to be boot cut. So that means at the ankle, they're not tight like skinny jeans, they're loose. Okay, so when I went shopping for my uniform, I got boot cut pants. And when I go to school, everyone is wearing skinny jeans. I was like, oh, what is this? Like, I bought my bootcut style pants. I'm looking here like a little grandma with my bootcut pants, and everyone's here with their little skinny jeans. And I was like, wow.
Wait, that's so true. And I honestly forgot one of my major like obsessions or like fashion obsessions during middle school. And like when I say you're gonna remember, but going back to the pants thing, honestly, the fact that you remember that is kind of scary, Joe, because I honestly don't even remember the orientation at all. um, yeah, I remember like I also bought the boot. What's it called? The
Bootcut,
bootleg thing.
bootcut.
Boot cut. The boot cut leg jeans thing. I remember trying to buy them, and I still have a few actually. It's funny because I have to clean out my closet. PSA, is that even a thing? I don't know. Public service announcement, I guess. I do have to clean out my closet, and I remember buying those, but then I saw when school began, like I remember seeing people wearing skinny jeans, and then like later on as the years went by, I did end up changing to skinny jeans too. So I'm one of those people. Um, Also, one of my major like fashion things that I'm still kind of known for. I don't know like if you're gonna remember this, Joe, but what is something that I always used to wear? And like it was kind of like a transition because I know for sure in like the beginning of my middle school years I did not wear these, but like for sure the last half of it, I was always wearing boots.
Mm-hmm.
Like I loved boots, and I still love boots. I can live in boots. I love them. And I have a little quick story I can share from my high school years. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. So Joe, transition us, or do you want to say something?
No, I think we can transition into high school. All right. So, high school. We go back to having a little more freedom, but not complete freedom. So we are able to pick the bottoms we want. We could go with the skirt, with jeans, with leggings, as long as it's school appropriate. And as well as we can go with any shirt we want if we have our school sweater. But if you do not have a school sweater, then you must wear a school shirt. Okay, so basically, you must have a top that represents the school, that shows the school. So middle school, high school.
we're still stuck there.
So high school starts. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is high school. I gotta start like getting a better style here. Like, gotta start looking a little better, a little more put together here. So really, I think where it's kind of where I got into like the holes with the jeans with holes phase. I think is like I think high school was the first time I ever bought jeans with holes, and I really liked it. And let me tell you, till this day, I still really like them. I still wear jeans with holes. That hasn't changed about my style yet. But yeah, so I remember in the beginning of high school, I was really into skinny jeans. Like the only jeans I owned were skinny jeans. Now it's transitioning into like later years. Now that I'm about to finish high school, like I really do not like skinny jeans no more. Like I like more mom jeans or boyfriend jeans. Those two styles, mom and boyfriend jeans. Like more of the loose, like not boot cut like middle school, not that loose, but a little more loose rather than skinny. And then what else? Again, high school, really experimented with my hair, really that whole curling of my hair. And now transitioning into a different hairstyle in many years. Go listen to that episode. What episode is it, Dulce?
Oh, good job putting me on the spot there. Give me a second and I'll figure it out for you, Joe. Don't worry, okay? Continue talking and then I'll tell you, because I clearly have it in my
Okay.
mind, not me Googling it on the side.
All right. And then, so like that, for the bottoms were skinny jeans. The top, I really think that I was into like tucking my shirt in and then maybe like untucking it just a little bit. So kind of like it could look folded, like more like a crop style, like if that makes sense, like cropped, but it's not cropped because I'm not like till this day I'm not very into like the showing of my stomach and stuff, but I wanted it to look a little more like less baggy on me and more a little more fitted. So that's what I did. Yeah, but I feel like in the beginning I was very strict on myself to always have the uniform. I think I was so scared going into high school that I thought I had to have a high school shirt on plus the high school sweater on. So I feel like almost every day I would have the high school sweater plus a shirt on. And yeah, now more into obviously now we don't wear uniform because we're at home, but towards the ending, I was like a little more loose with it. I was like, okay, I don't gotta wear both. No, one is enough. We're representing the school enough with one item here. What else changed about my fashion sense? My shoe style.
I just
What were you gonna say?
like your shoes. Well, I just want to say, listen to episode 26, Bad Hair Days. We got them.
Mm-hmm.
Bad
Yep,
Hair
listen to
Days.
that episode and you'll hear our whole hair journey. But my shoes, high schools, I really got more into Vans, I would say, and I'm still very big Vans fan. I need some new ones. So if you got a nice, pretty style of Vans you've seen, just send them over my way, you know?
Wait, would you say you're a shoe collector?
No,
I don't recall.
definitely not. I have
Mm.
like two pairs of shoes that I wear. I wear Vans and then a pair of Nikes, like if I'm working out or something. That's it. That's all I have.
Wow, Joe. She's over here, 2021
Oh
fitness
my God.
journey. I wish I could be like that,
Oh
honestly.
my gosh, we got to talk about that right now that you mentioned that, but it's like it's a bonus segment for you all about something that happened recently.
Oh, tea. I mean, sorry, lemonade. Gonna talk about tea.
But yeah, I feel like I don't like I can't remember. Well, let's talk about stores. I explored stores. One store that I got into was H&M. Before H&M, the only store I would ever shop with my parents is Jessie Penney. And then after we started like exploring the mall more.
No, Joe. You did not shop at
Yes, I
Jessie
did.
Penney.
In middle school, in like elementary school, it was more like kids. What was it? Kids Gap or Gap Kids? I don't know. Remember what it was called. And Justice. That was like elementary school. But
Oh
like middle school, it
yeah.
was more like Jessie Penny. Oh
Children's
yeah, Children's
Place.
Place as well. And but middle school was Jessie Penny, and in high school, I like really started getting into the H&M, and now
You
that
fancy.
is
You
not
fancy shopping
fancy.
at Jessie Penney. I could never.
And then now that I'm in senior year, I've been in there once, but let me tell you, even though I just been in there once, like I love all the clothes. I want to go back, but I can't because of this current situation. But I really like Tilly's. That looks like it's cool store to me. It's like more towards.
Wow, she even more
Oh my
fancy.
god. Well,
This is where the cool kids
Well,
are
I was gonna
at.
say with Tilly's, it has like a very specific style. Like Jessie Penney, it has more a variety of style, but I feel like Tilly's is more specific towards it's more kind of like a tomboy skater style, and I feel like that's the style that I'm
Mhm.
starting to go towards now. Like I still love like the whole girly girl style. Like I still love putting on dresses. Like I want to buy dresses for my boutique like that I'm working on. Like I already have like a whole bunch saved. I'm like, this is so beautiful. Like I want to wear that. But I'm also very like tomboyish style. Like I feel like I'm in the middle depending on my day. I'm like, you know what, today I want to dress up more girly girl. No, today I want to be more tomboy.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's why I like Tilly's. It leans more towards like the skater boy tomboyish style.
You get a variety of different things and different stories for sure.
Yeah, so that's my fashion style journey, Dulce.
My journey in high school is very interesting because, like Joanna mentioned, well, I feel like for our academies, it was just a little bit different because I did hear that your academy specifically, like allowed you to like if you were wearing like the shirt, you can wear anything underneath. I mean the shirt. If you were wearing if you were wearing the sweater, you can wear
Yeah.
anything underneath. We couldn't do that, so we had to like wear the shirt no matter what, unless we had like a free dress day pass or something like that. But those are really, really, really rare to do or like to have. And so basically for me, for sure, high school was a time where I just chose whatever I wanted, and my mom kind of like backed off because
Hmm.
growing up, I loved a lot of different things. And for sure, like transitioning from middle school to high school, just like Joanna, I felt like I needed to kind of put not my life together, but my life together clearly because I was still a chicken nugget, but I wanted to like transition and just look my best, be me, and like let my clothes kind of express who I am or what I want people to. I don't know. I feel like just dressing the way that you are kind of makes it more authentic, if that makes sense, or makes you more authentic in that sense. And for sure, transitioning, especially like in eighth grade, coming to ninth grade, I had like this obsession with like boots and denim jackets. And to be honest, I don't know why. I still have denim jackets. I only have like 3 denim jackets. I don't think you need that many denim jackets, but somehow I have 3. And for sure, like for me, my style also varies a lot. And just like Joanna, you know, sometimes you want to be girly, sometimes you want to be a bit more dressed down, more comfortable. And I think that was my style too. For sure, there was days when you were like feeling it, you got this. I would wake up really early, I would do my makeup, I would dress up really nice, do my, you know, get my boots and everything. And then there was also days where like I was just not in the mood, and I would probably wear sweatpants with my school shirt, wear like a hoodie, and like just like some. I am a Converse girl, and I will always be a Converse girl. Joanna can be the Vans girl, but I would be the Converse girl here. I love Converse. I would wear them all the time. And so basically, that's kind of like it just really depended. Like I guess it really varied depending on again
Mhm.
our mood, what we were feeling. Um, as but like something that I would constantly wear is denim jackets and boots. Boots were like my thing. And you know how serious I am about boots? Like I literally love boots. I wore them to amusement parks. Don't do that if you're not a boot expert like me. Like I would wear them to amusement parks. My family would be like, "Are you kidding me?" And I would be like, "No, I am not kidding you. I'm wearing these to the amusement park." Um, and then it's like a story to go along with this is like we're playing basketball one time at school, and I was wearing my boots, and I was playing basketball with boots this whole time, and my friends were like looking at me like, you're running in boots. Like I have never seen that happen. And they're not just like any normal boots. Like I like boots with little heels or like some sort of heel.
Mhm.
And my friends were like, how are you running with boots? Like I would literally die. And then because I was playing so much, just because I was playing so much, or like I was playing for a long period of time, but then then I did feel tired, and I didn't want to ruin my boots, so I ended up taking off my boots, and I was playing with my socks. Don't do that. I still kind of regret it. I'm like, who let me do this? Like, who actually let me take off my boots and play in my socks and play basketball at the same? Like, this is not okay. So I love boots. Do not ruin your boots. I don't know. I just went through a whole boot riot. Right? What? I can't even talk anymore. Sorry. I just went through like a whole boot rant for no reason. But yes, I love boots. Period. And yeah, denim jackets were just my thing. I loved leggings. Like leggings, I wore so much during high school just because you can dress up or dress down the leggings. Like you can make it look fancy, or you can make it look like super casual and chill. So I really like leggings. I still really like leggings. I do have to admit that I feel like Joanna can agree. During quarantine and the situation that we are now, I for sure dress down very, very, very much. I used to do my hair. I used to do all of this. Not that I don't do my hair or I don't dress like dress up like getting out of my PJs, but there's times where like I just wear sweats and like very comfortable clothes, and I feel like that's I don't know. It doesn't help me a lot because you're stuck at home, so being in that kind of environment, you kind of get a little bit unmotivated. So it has been difficult with like fashion choice. I have not been dressing up my best or my latest lately. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like my whole high school thing. I did have a lot more freedom. I dressed up a lot more. Just like the braids, like don't mess with the braids episode. Braids were my thing. Denim jackets are my thing. Boots are my thing now. Like it like varies a lot. But as for stores that I shop at, I don't even think I shop at a store, to be honest. Like I feel like I haven't like gone anywhere in a long time that I feel like I don't even shop. um a lot of my clothes comes from a lot of different places. I mean, Kohl's, I really do go to Kohl's a lot, to be honest. Maybe like not 50% of my clothes, but like less than 50% of my clothes is like purely Kohl's. Uh, Although like it's like over time it bought like it. I don't know if that makes sense. Like over time that you shop someplace, like it just like builds up. So I do say like once in a while I would buy something, but to be honest, a lot of my clothes are just graphic T-shirts. I love graphic T-shirts. I think they're like super easy, and I don't know. My style just varies too. I don't even know how to explain it. Like I do have dresses, but I don't dress up as much as like in and like skirts or anything like that, like very girly style. I feel like mine can be a little bit more tomboyish now, but I do have those options in my closet because you never know when you need a nice dress to go out or something like that. But yeah, that's my, I don't know, I just rambled on for a really long time that I don't even think I concluded
No,
my
you did.
statement
And
correctly, but
you even
there you
reminded
go.
me about something about the whole leggings thing. So going back to middle school, a little rewind. So when Dulce said that, she reminded me that I feel like every dress down day I had, I would wear leggings. Like I always would wear these sweats, like some Adidas sweats, something like that. And since because that was so middle school me and I really wanted to switch it up in high school, I told myself I will never wear leggings or sweats to high school because that was like middle school. I was like, I don't want to be have the same style as middle school, so I was like, I'm never gonna wear that in high school. And I just realized when Dulce said that, like obviously I hope it doesn't count now at home because no one's even seeing me in my bottoms now, but I'm happy to report that I went through with it and I actually never wore sweats or leggings to high school. I was like, wow, I went through with my
No.
with what I told myself to not do.
Don't.
I
That's
wore
not
I
true.
know I did wear like
Really?
some Adidas sweatpants during our summer bridge program. Like yes, I did wear them there, but when I started high school, like actual high school, I did not. The only time I wore was sweats was the soccer sweats we got on the soccer team and on game days. Or maybe occasionally a few times, but I didn't really consider that like sweats because it was like for soccer games and it was just I can get on the bus like that and yeah. But never like leggings or just because I just wanted to. It was like no. I was
That's
like,
so
wow.
interesting.
Pat on the back, Joanna. You did it. You went through with it.
Yeah, I'll virtually send you one too. That's wait, that's I don't know. That's really like I don't know. Wow, I'm like speechless. Like that's crazy to think because like honestly, sweats were like the only thing I actually like absolutely loved in in high school just because like I don't know. Wow, that's crazy. Sorry, I'm still shocked over here. Everyone over here is like that's not like that shocking. But if you know Joe, like wow. Okay, anyways. Let's move on before I'm just like this is just like 45 minutes of me
All
saying
right.
the same thing.
Well, I think that's it for fashion style, right? Like now we just see what college will bring to us. Like, I'm in the middle. I said I'm girly girl and tomboy, so that style would probably go into college, and we'll see how it changes throughout college.
Don't even remind me about college. Like I'm just like take it one step at a
All
time.
right, but before we end this, let me go ahead and share the story that I said I was going to share. That Why did I say I wanted to share this story again? What did you say? Something you said triggered my head about this story.
But what's the story
I
about?
remember.
Because
It's
I won't
about working
remember.
now. Okay. Because you said like, oh, fitness
Oh yeah,
2021,
yeah.
something like that. Okay.
I
So this
triggered it. I'm
actually happened
sorry.
yesterday. It was with my mother. And so my mother and we've been wanting to work out just like so that we could like remain active because it's good for the body. So we've been doing watching a lot of YouTube dance videos and following along with those dance videos to not only like work out our body but also to help hopefully become less stiff, you know? But yesterday we actually had to drop off some at one of my aunt's house that lives really not too far from us driving and neither not too far walking, but it is a decent length walking. So we went walking to her house and yeah, like I said, it was a decent length. I was definitely like starting to sweat towards when we were getting towards the end. I was sweating and we just went, dropped off and then
Mhm.
while doing that walk, we were carrying a bag because after that, we went to the market. We drove. We did not drive. I wish we drove. But we walked from her house to the market. And again, that was a decent length. And then we went from the market all the way back to our house. So that was a decent length as well. So we did like a full square here in our neighborhood. Let me tell you, that was a big workout because we were out walking for an hour and a half. Then we carried groceries all that distance, and we tried not to get a lot because we knew we were gonna be carrying it a good while. But the stuff we got still made it very heavy. And me and my mom were there alternating. We're like, okay, you carry the bag 2 blocks, and then we'll switch. You carry the bag 2 blocks.
Oh, teamwork.
And yeah, so we were out walking for an hour and a half. We got that sweat in, and I just thought I'd share that story because I thought it was so funny. I did not expect us to take that long, and I didn't expect it to feel. Honestly, it didn't feel really that long because we were just chatting the whole time, but it did feel like a little lengthy at the same time. But yeah, I thought that'd be a funny story.
I mean, that is very lengthy, like the actual
Yeah.
walk itself. So the good thing is you did it and you
But
burned those calories. You got this.
the shame
Look
is
at it
that,
at the positive side.
I'm not gonna say it was my fault because I was not the one that picked it up. I was not the one that picked it up. It was my mom. But after getting to the market and having burned all those calories, my
Oh
mom
no.
got sweetbread. She got pan dulce.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's true though. Like, especially like I feel like I don't know, like in my household too. Like my stepdad is such a foodie person. Like he likes eating like bread. He likes like trying new stuff and everything. So I remember like whenever we would walk at the park near my house, like every single time, like a few hours later, we would be eating something that is not good for us, and we'll be like, yeah, so we burned all those calories for basically nothing. But yeah, sure,
I
we'll
know.
still
We
eat.
burned those calories. We burned those calories so
But
we
yeah,
could fit that food item in.
I know. Yeah, yeah. You know, you got it's like a system. So like, if
Yeah,
you
it
run this
balances
much, you
out.
should eat this. Not just kidding. It's like a math equation. I think that's how it works, right, teacher? That's not okay. um, but yeah. Anything else you want to add? I don't really have any fitness experiences, journeys I can talk about, or anything because this is such a work in
Let me just
progress.
say,
But
I'm just going to
yeah.
conclude it off by saying that I don't think. I mean, I think it would be fun to do it again, but I don't think my mother would want to do it again with me. And my feet were hurting bad at the end. Um, but it's okay. It was worth it.
Oh
I felt good.
no.
I was like, at least I did something and I didn't stay at home watching Netflix. So I was like, at least I did something. But yeah, we should go, everyone, go on your walk. I don't know.
Go on your walk. Drink water, stay healthy, don't eat pan dulce, don't eat sweet bread, okay? Unless it's just staring at you at the kitchen table, then I feel like that's just you should do it. You should just do it. You know what? Just ignore us. Just ignore me. I'm a
No,
bad influence.
just pretend we didn't say anything. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, um, do you want to say another story,
No, that was
or
my
because I
last
wanted to say
story.
something really quick. So I guess with that being said, I do want to quickly say something. So something happened to us recently, and I think I just wanted to quickly mention it because it means a lot to us. I think. So we found out we have a fan page, and I don't know how Joanna took this, but I wanted to quickly kind of say my we don't know who it is. So shout out to you, fan page Lemon Talk. But yeah, like the when I found out that we had a fan page, I think my reaction was probably hilarious. I literally told like 20 people. I was like, this is like not, is this true? This is not. I think it's crazy because I know there's a lot of people out there who can probably relate to us and probably enjoy watching or listening to our content. And that just makes me so happy. And we're really blessed that we're able to do this. I feel like I'm very grateful that we have like a platform that we can use and just express our experience with every single one of you, because we've all gone through bad hair days. We've all gone through those love letter moments or fashion disasters. Like, we've all gone through something. So just being able to share those experiences with all of you mean a lot, because we do, I don't know, I feel like there's people who probably, there's like a few people who we know who have texted me or DM'd me personally saying like, oh, I listened to this episode and that's really cool, or like, I enjoyed this, I keep up with this, you guys make me feel comfortable, like we can, like, I feel like I'm part of the conversation. And that's basically what I feel like it's what we want to do, right? We want to make every single one of you feel heard in some shape or form. So
Yes, it is
Joanne, do you have the handle?
lemon_talk fan page.
Yeah. So thank you so much for doing it, because for me it really meant a lot. Just I haven't like called you and I'm like, Joe, like I never thought this would like happen to us. I never thought there would be a fan page like nearly associated with me at all. So the fact that like I guess I don't know if I'm making a big deal out of this. But I do want to say thank you, because it means a lot to us, like your comments and everything you all say about us and Lemon Talk, and the support and the love is just always there. Thank you so much for all the listens that we had, all the listeners that we have. You Lemon Talkers are amazing, so thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say
Joe,
thank you to whoever created the fan page account. Although we don't know who you are, still thank you, because it's crazy that you would want to take the time out of your day to, support us like that. Like what? Like, really? Thank you. Like, we know that takes.
Joe, I think
What?
I think that deserves a song.
Oh.
Do you have a song for them?
Do you have a song for the support. Thank you for the fan page. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that this whole time. I told Joanna that I found this. I have this software in my editing thing that has a bunch of sounds. So yay. Anyways, continue, Joe.
But just thank you not only to the person that made the fan page, but like Dulce said, thank you to everyone that continues to listen to us and shows us support.
But yeah, thank you all for just supporting us, and we hope that you enjoyed this week's episode. There's so much to come in the next few following weeks, so hopefully stay tuned for that. We're really excited.
Yeah. All right, then. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Come back next time. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. We're always open to suggestions. So, bye, everyone.
Also, before we leave, don't forget to follow us or follow our journey. Join the, is this even a fandom? Join the Lemon Talkers. Follow us on our socials at Lemon Talk Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. And follow us on Twitter at Lemon Talk Pod. That's Lemon Talk POD. And don't forget to subscribe or follow or like or comment on any platform that you're listening this to, including YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Please leave us a review. Let us know what you think. And yeah, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode.
TTYL.